What's up, what's up? I hope y'all can hear me okay. JTK, Jimmy the Kid. If you hear that in the background, that's my daughters. They get wild before bedtime. Apologize about that. Anyways, I want to talk to you about a few fragrances. I wanted to do a little bit more in-depth on my first impressions on Swiss Arabian Oud Tonka. This is a great fragrance, you guys. Sweet. It's like a sweet, creamy gourmand. It's got this almond note in the top. It gives it cherry vibes. And then we're talking, oh man, it's like tropical vibes. What are the notes on this? It's got almond in the top, and I believe that's where the cherry's coming from. The mid, Tunisian orange blossom, Turkish rose, and cinnamon. In the base, tonka bean, vanilla, amberwood. This is a fantastic unisex, right down the middle. Maybe leans more feminine. And guys, this smells fantastic on the ladies. This was my scent of the day today. I wore it all day. My wife loves it. And it's kind of funny because I actually got this for my wife for Valentine's Day. But I'm probably going to wear it more than she does. Because all my wife likes to wear is this guy right here. But that's like pretty much all she'll wear. Or some Killian fragrances. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, y'all. Slowly but surely. I got to get her invested because that's more fragrances for me. Anyways, first impressions on this, it's a banger, y'all. The dry down, I mean, it's super, super sweet. Tonka bean, vanilla, amberwood, but it's not cloying. And the dry down, I mean, it lasts all day. Just a great fragrance, top to bottom. Love it. The next fragrance I want to talk to y'all about, which I mentioned before, and you'll hear me talk a lot about this one. New Parfums Triumphant Bronze Glory, or Triumphant Glory Bronze. This is a dupe of Spicebomb, but I'm going to be honest with you. Where's the notes? Top notes, pink pepper, elemi resin, mid, cinnamon saffron, base, leather, vetiver. Because of the elemi resin and the leather in the base, this actually smells very similar to Metalic Musk from Spicebomb. You know, people will probably argue with that, but 100% this smells very close to the original Spicebomb. It has resemblances of Initio Rehab. I wrote that down too. Initio Rehab. It's because of the cedar. This is like Spicebomb amp up the cedar. I used to work in a cabinet shop, and that smell, it just takes me right back, you know, and that's another thing I love about this thing. It's an EDT concentration. You can tell because when you spray it on, it's very wet. Oh my God. There's a little bit of an alcohol twinge. It goes away and you're left with just Spicebomb, just spicy goodness all day. And, you know, this fragrance lasts 8 hours, solid 8 hours, skin scent. It just projects. It's like a bomb. It's like a spice bomb. But like I was saying, because of the elemi, the cinnamon, and the leather, it does smell like metallic musk, and that is the next one on my top 5 of fragrances to get. I want that fragrance because if it smells anything like this, it's my jam. one more, one more, 2 more actually. This just like an honorable mention. Luna Rossa Ocean EDP. My wife bought this for me for my birthday 2 or 3 years ago now, when it first came out, and this was my signature scent that year. Like, it's a funny story, man. My best friend Sean, he's been into fragrances like pretty much ever since we met back in like 8th grade, 5th grade even. This dude was wearing Nautica Competition, Estee Lauder, Liz Claiborne. He was coming. He always had something. Nautica, Hugo Boss. And man, I just thought it was so cool that, you know, like, because back then I didn't care about anything except for girls and sports and whatever, you know. But like, he was into fragrances, and we're still best friends now. You're like, we've been best friends since 5th grade. I'm 41, so that's, you know, over 30 years. Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. But, oh, he won, that fool Sean, he won $50,000 off a scratch off. So this is how I got back into fragrances, y'all. My best friend of over 30 years wins 50,000, and we live in Oklahoma. At the time, we were living in Claremore. So he's like, "Hey man, I gotta go up to OKC to the Capitol to cash this check. You want to ride with me?" Do I want to ride with my best friend who just won $50,000? Let me think about that. Yes, a little bit. Yes, and you paying for everything, right? Buy everything. Anyways, on the way back, we stopped at a mall, and we was talking about cologne the whole way on the trip, the whole way there and the whole way back. On the way back, we stopped at this little mall. He bought himself Michael Malul Ocean Noir. I think he bought another fragrance. His collection is, it's literally ridiculous, and I have like 200 fragrances in my collection. His collection is ridiculous. But he bought me a bottle of this stuff that my brother-in-law suggested. Pineapple Vintage. Where's that bottle? Right here. And this is how I got back on my fragrance journey. Because in my college days, I wore Polo Black. And my wife, she's always bought me stuff like Lucky, Curve. She bought me a bottle of Sauvage. But I never really was that into it. Like, I got into it back in the day in like 8th grade with Sean. And then that just kind of faded away. But this right here got me back. And I'm talking hardcore. I got so much attention with this fragrance. Pineapple Vintage Intense. A superb, but, you know, it's a good $100 bucks. But, you know, Aventus was the thing. Everybody had Aventus. And this does that really well. And a lot of their fragrances are really good. Like their dupe of Millésime Imperial, it's called Rush of Unicorns. It is so good. It's just like... So, I said all that give you a little bit of history of why I do this, because I love it. I love doing this, man. This ain't work. This is fun for me, and this is what I'm doing anyway. My wife's always like, you need to go talk to somebody else. I want to talk about something else. The last fragrance I want to review, it's one of my favorite fragrance DNAs. It comes from Dumont Barouge Perlador. I love this bottle. I love this fragrance. Look at this atomizer, y'all. Oh my gosh, that is such a sophisticated gentleman. It's more than, it's a vibe, y'all. When I wear this, I feel like I'm like at my best. Like I'm sharp. I'm cleaned up. I put the notes down. It does Carlisle. In my opinion, of all the ones that I've smelled, which is a lot, because my brother-in-law, he is into this hardcore. He's got an addictive personality just like I do. But this is the best Carlisle dupe that I've smelled. And let's see what some of the notes are here. It's a spicy oriental, creamy dry down. The dry down on this fragrance, which is another 12, 13, maybe 14 hours. I mean, spray it on my arm, and before I go to sleep, I wake up, and it's pumping. You know, like, wow. Some of the notes, the top, basil and sage. I don't really smell that a whole lot, a little bit. The mid, frankincense, violet. And the base, leather, musk, and oud. What I get out of this is I get tobacco. I smell the frankincense and the oud and the musk. It's just, it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And this is pretty affordable. I think I paid $40 for this. And it's worth every penny, I'll tell you that much. And the way I am, you'll notice a lot of my bottles, the juice is really low. It's because I give juice away. I'm so excited about this hobby. I buy decants and I give them away to my family, and they don't want nothing to do with it, but I do it anyway. I have a brother, you know, homeboys. Give and you shall receive, right? So I'm like, I'm just going to keep on giving because the Lord's going to bless me and I'm going to receive. But man, I got to tell you, beginning this channel has been so awesome. Fishing for fragrances. It's what I'm all about. I really am a fisherman. That's another hobby of mine. I am an avid crappie fisherman. I tie my own jigs, and I'm starting a channel on that too. Just so you know I ain't bulling it. I'll show you some of my jigs I tie. I've been tying jigs for 20 years. Sand bass, you know, crappie, sand bass. Just about every species of fish will bite a fly. So, yeah. That's why I call my channel Fishing for Fragrances. You could say that I am the fragrance fisherman, or you could say I'm the fishing fragrance man, which I think sounds better. Either way, I am JTK, Jimmy the Kid. Nothing but love, y'all. Haters gonna hate. I do not care. It just rolls off my back like water off a duck. And Like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to have more discussions, more reviews. 2026, this is our year. Believe that. Jimmy the Kid.